No! Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be an everyday makeup look that I love to do. This look you can wear for anything, and I absolutely love this look. It's my favorite, my absolute favorite. I've been wearing it every single day for like the past month or so, maybe even more than that, probably more than that. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump right into the video. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna go in with, excuse the dirty brush, but they're all gonna be dirty. If you see me looking this way, I don't have my contacts in or my glasses on, so it's just the little screen where I can see, sorry. So first thing that we're gonna go in with is MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Usually I use soft ochre, but today we're not gonna. We're using this one. So honestly, it doesn't matter. It's just whatever's closest to your skin type. And I'm taking this just on like a dome fluffy brush. And we're just going to blend this in on our lid. So this is going to cover up any veins that you have. It's going to cancel out any redness and just kind of make your eyelid even. It's going to prime your eyelid for any eyeshadow that you put down, so it'll last a very long time. You can use concealer for this, but for me, I think I have really oily eyelids, so my concealer, even though I set it really well, it tends to crease up and the colors seem to fade. That's just how I feel about it. Today for this look, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This is the first palette that I've ever hit pan on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 colors. I've never hit pan on anything ever, and clearly you can tell which are my favorite, and that is because we use all of these colors in the look that I'm going to be doing today. First thing you want to do when you prime your eyes is to set the primer. So I like to use, this is my favorite blending brush. This is the MAC 224, just a blending brush, and we're going to take Tempera from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette right here, and I'm going to set my whole eyelid with this. So you want a cream shade usually to set your eye like this. This is just going to help with the eyeshadows blending. When you put like a powder on top of a cream, it can kind of get patchy and it won't blend as well. So that's why you want to put a powder down. I'm going to go in with, I'm going to butcher these guys, Bon Fresco. It's this shade right here, and this is going to be like our transition shade. You just have to dab it in there once. These shadows are pigmented. If you've ever thought about getting the palette, definitely do it. So I'm just going to be placing this in my crease and kind of blending outward. I'm keeping the majority of it on the outer corner. I'm just using windshield wiper motion, sweeping this back and forth in my crease. Making sure it's all blended. I'm just going to dip into that again, and now this time I'm really going to just concentrate it right here in the outer corner, about the outer maybe third of my eye, just to deepen it. And then when we have everything off the brush, just kind of sweep it in. We are going to go in with Antique Bronze, and we're going to put this in the crease and on the outer third. I'm using circular motions to put this in the crease. And now I'm going onto the outer third of my eye. Now I'm just taking it and sweeping it into the crease. So a lot of blending that we want to do with this. Next, we're going to go in with Cypress Umber right here. And this is like such a fudgy, chocolatey color. It's so beautiful. I love this. With an e.l.f. shader brush, and just to kind of pack it on and deepen that outer corner. So now I'm using tapping motions, strictly sticking in that outer V. And we're going to tap. So what I like to do is I like to kind of line the outer corner of my eyes with this a little bit, and then take it and bring it up into the crease a little bit. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to go in with my all-time favorite shadow. This is Vermeer. It's like a pinky, champagne-y color, and I actually like to take this on my fingers. So I just take it on my finger. Look how pigmented it is. It's so beautiful. I like to take it on my finger and then kind of dab and swipe as you're putting this on, and I'm putting this on the first 2/3 of my eye. Cool. I'm doing the other one. And I like to do it this way just because I feel like I get more pigment off of it this way. I know this this might seem like a little bit much for everybody, you know, to do every day, but this, I love it. It's my favorite. Going back in with the Antique Bronze and Cypress Umber, both mixed together in a little concoction on my brush. And I'm just going to blend this in one more time. The key to a smoky eye is just the blending, honestly. This is a MAC 212. This is a must-have brush. If you don't have this brush in your collection, you need to go right now to get it. I'm just going to take Crave right here. Just any black shadow that you have on the MAC 212 or whatever brush that you may have, and dip it in. This is my favorite black eyeshadow, Crave. And I want to take this and just smudge it along the lash line. Kind of winging it out a little bit. And this just gives you that smoky, smudged out liner look. It's not perfect. And that's what I love about it. And it's super quick. Now we're done. But now is when I like to just wipe away the under eye. And this is why I like to do my eye makeup first. If you have any fallout, it's not going to ruin all the work that you just did on your foundation. So I'm just taking the Neutrogena. These are actually the hydrating cleansing towelettes, and they smell so good. So I just like to take them, dip my little finger in it, and swipe. And this kind of helps to angle the eyeshadow too. Look how much fallout that we had. That would have been all over your makeup, and then it would have been ruined and you would have been sad. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime the face. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. This is my all-time favorite primer. And I just put this in my T-zone. This will fill your pores. It's a smoothing primer, so I put this in my T-zone, where my pores tend to be the largest. And then go ham. Just going in with some lip smackers, chapstick. Throwback to the 90s. They were the best. I miss the 90s a lot. The music, the TV shows, I just miss it. So we're gonna go on with my favorite foundation from the drugstore, and I've actually, this is one of my favorites. I like this better than the L'Oreal True Match. This is the Revlon Color Stay Makeup. This is for normal to dry skin, and it is in the shade 150 Buff. Pretty sure that's the lightest shade that they have, or the more yellow toned shade, because my skin is more yellow toned. So taking 2 pumps on the back of my hand. This is a consistency if you're wondering. It's pretty runny. And I'm just gonna use my finger and dot this all over my face. And then I'm going with my L'Oreal sponge, and I'm just going to blend this all in. Okay. Next we're going in with my favorite concealer from the drugstore. I don't know, but it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and it's so nasty at the top, like so dirty, but I love this stuff. It is full coverage, and this is in the shade, this is the lightest one, I think it's called Light. That's it. And I'm putting this in a triangle underneath my eyes, kind of around my nose, my eyebrow area, chin, and we're gonna blend it in again. Ow, ow. Okay, now for contouring. So I like to do everything like with a cream, and I'm going to be using the Clinique Chubby in the Nude stick. This is in the shade Enormous Neutral, and literally it's a foundation stick, just a few shades darker than my skin tone. I'm putting this in my contour area on my forehead to blend it in, because I'm a pale bitch. Just take the wonderful blender and just beat it. Just beat it. I actually think I'm going to take a brush for this. Sorry guys. I'm going to take a brush for this, just a flat top kabuki, just to kind of buff it in. It blends easier with a brush, so that's what we're gonna do. What do you guys think about the new backdrop? I'm loving it. I got a black one, which is over there, but I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, and the other thing that we're gonna do is use just a tiny bit. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. You see how dark it is? So we're using a tiny bit. Literally 3 dots, that's it. Look how cute. I feel like a deer. So we're gonna take the blender, obviously, and blend it out again. Now I'm just dipping right back underneath the eyes, just to get the creases out. And then I'm going in with the same sponge and some Airspun. This is the full or extra coverage. Oh no, I just dumped a whole bunch of it on my desk. Taking the sponge, and we're just going to dip it and bake away like you're baking some cookies. Put some baking powder on it. Shit. We're just gonna kind of let that sit while we do the eyebrows. This sucks that I have this everywhere. So my favorite eyebrow pencil to use is MAC. This is, I think it's called like Fling or I don't know, but it's the really light one. It's blonde. And we're just gonna fill in the eyebrows. So I start with the under, kind of do a line, sorry, and then flick upwards. I only like to fill in where necessary because my brows are pretty good as it is. So I like to fill in the arch and then the tail. And kind of extend it. So then I go up top and kind of brush that through. Oh no, I missed out on this. We're figured out. This is Hard Candy Glamouflage Mix In Drips. And it's literally supposed to be like the Cover FX drops. Yep. Hey, babe. Look how gross this kind of looks.
It is good.
Okay, I'm putting this on the back of my hand. It's kind of chunky. It does look like puke. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I don't know. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. Okay, damn. Okay. So can't really blend it out. Oh no! You're just going to be a celestial goddess today. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a waste. Our highlight's gonna be poppin' though. Let's find a way. I'm taking a do a fiber brush. That's way better. Okay, you have to probably do this with a brush and not with a sponge is what I'm guessing. Next I'm taking a duo fiber big brush, dip into some Airspun again, and then we're just going to dust everything away. Alright, using the same brush, I am going to bronze my face now. And this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Smells so good. So taking the duo fiber, just kind of swirl it, tap off the excess, and just kind of circular motions on the forehead and the cheek.
Actually, they're in the dryer right now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Bitch! Yes!
Huh?
Huh? Super cute. Oh, don't look at
I'm going to highlight my face. Oh, sorry, blush! Using the Wet n Wild Color Icon. This is in the shade Blush. I don't like blush, but I actually like this one if you use a little bit of it. Just dip one time, tap it off, and I kind of just like to put it right on the cheeks. On the cheeks! We're going to deepen the contour. Yes, it broke. I don't want to talk about it. It's okay. But this is the Pixie by Petra Shape and Shadow Powder. Love this stuff. It's super cool toned, and you want to use a cool tone for your contour. So literally dip one time if you're as pale as I am, maybe twice if you're feeling crazy, and just kind of sweep in your contour area. Am I looking good? Am I looking fancy? We're gonna finish our lower lash line. Taking the shader brush. I told you guys, all you need is like 2 brushes for this. And back into the ABH Modern Renaissance. And I'm taking Antique Bronze. So I'm gonna take on this brush and then go right underneath the lash line. Now we're going to use an Eco Tools brush. It's dual-ended. Love these. And just go ham. Now, if you want to make this super intense, you can take that flat shader brush that we used for our liner earlier and dip into the Cypress Umber. That is the dark chocolatey, fudgy shadow that we used on the outer corner. Just place this really close to your lashes, just on like the outer half or third of your eye. If you want to, you can put liner in your waterline. I like to do that. I'm not going to today, but you can if you want to. Looks great. Next, I'm gonna highlight my face again using Wet n Wild with a small fan brush this time, or like a goatee. Just this highlighting powder, guys, seriously. All-time favorite lipstick, all-time ever, favorite lipstick ever of all time is the Moisture Renew by Rimmel. First Class Nude. That is the shade. Love it. Like, how pretty. It's so pretty. Just put this on your lips. If you want to kind of like make your lips look bigger, you can use a darker lip liner. And just kind of shade in, kind of contour your lips. I love this look. Mascara! We forgot mascara! This is my favorite mascara. It's by Rimmel Scandalized Flex. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.